Hello and welcome back to Diketangles. We have some dwarfage to do, first of all. If I recall correctly. Let me just check the names. Hold on. Right, we have Rick and Otterface on the list. So let's try and pick some guys then. There's a lot of guys to choose from. At released 101 dwarves in this fortress now. Grown quite a bit. And we're still pretty much green on our food and drinks. But let's just check if everything's going on. Well, yes. Things should be fine. We could probably do with butchering a pig. Sow, boar, and let's take this boar. Like that. And yeah, let's dwarf someone. Maybe probably start with the founding 7. So he's already been dwarfed. Sodal hasn't been. Vukar hasn't been. And is this one or this one? Abalath is there. So yeah, we'll make. I think Rith is quite close to Rick, somewhat. So we'll find him, our chief medical dwarf. Here. And we'll go into stats. Yep. And customize nickname Rick. Alright, that. Rick Bomrekrag. Like that. Whip clapped. And then we could. Otterface sounds like a good name for. Let's see. I think Sodal will be our it's the legendary miner, so he'll be Otterface. Stats, customize, nickname, Otterface. Like that. So yeah, dwarfage done, so let's continue where we left off now. Had some migrants coming in. Yep. A lot of them in fact. And yeah, we need to assign them into squads now. We'll fill up the ordinary squads first, and then we'll worry about the rest of the skilled soldiers. I think we'll probably make some sort of outer gods squads, or you know, sort of constantly guarding the outside or something. Recon corps or some sorts. Would be nice to set them up with some sort of patrolling routes and stuff. So Capital Mox Dwarf. And yeah, that's all of those Mox Dwarfs. And this squad can take 2 more, I think. We'll just check if everyone's even. Yep, everything's in order. This peasant, definitely. And let's also the rest. Big list to go through. Yeah, let's put this cheesemaker in there. So I think we'll now do our main barracks. I think that's what we should do now. So a corridor like that, and then something like this. I think it's 7 by 7, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of the rooms, and then we'll just branch it out to a couple of smaller rooms for some miscellaneous purposes. Not the grandest of barracks, but this will do. Be our first barracks at least. Yep, pump helmets. Yeah, our miners are pretty good at their job now. Cutting through that mud. Yeah, we're gonna have to build a wall here. Or actually, let's build a rough rock salt wall there, and then we'll place doors on either side. A masterpiece done by the crafts dwarves. Yep. And then we'll build the doors. Have just the right amount, so we'll need more. But first let's make a lot of cabinets. We'll start furnishing our dwarves' bedrooms a bit better. They can store their stuff then. Dormitory seems to be doing fine here, not too crowded. They butcher piglets instead of the boar. That's pretty annoying. Slow that. Someone has grown to be a dwarven child. Children are sometimes relatively useful. Now, I think we should expand this and make it into a armory. And we'll expand this a bit as well and make it into a ammo stockpile. Yep. Yes, we need plump helmet spawn. So I'm pretty sure we have plenty of it. They're growing here. Let's check that out. Sweet pods. Right. Let's build some plants if we can. These guys are hauling some pig stuff, I think. Pig parts. Yep. Now let's start moving the other things in here as well, like the tennis workshop. There. Rock salt and the leather workers shop as well, if I can find it. If I can just find it, or is it? Can't seem to find it. Funnily enough, maybe it's not here then. It's gotta be. What the? Ah, here. Bit of a fail there. But that's fine. Probably. Yeah. Then we'll also need. Let's see here. Well, we'll leave that empty for now until we find a purpose for it. Got some pig meat out of that. Let's prepare some lobby-schmears. Yep. And we'll also make some pots. And some more mugs. For the mug god. Is this gold? I think it might be gold. It is. Nice. Sweet, sweet gold. So let's make something golden then. Furniture. Gold. Let's make some crafts from gold first. Other objects, gold, make gold crafts. Good bunch of them. It was suspended. They dumped something there. I think they may have. Well. Let's just select these for removal. Quite underarmed for a fortress this big, which is a slight concern. Now let's start constructing some ballistas and catapults. Let's level ourselves up a bit. Stray yak cow has given birth to a yak calf, alright. Need more doors. And we'll also need a couple of armor stands and weapon racks for our barracks now. Has ended a mandate. Right. Good for him. What's that? It's a mongoose. Right. Nothing dangerous then. Masterpieces being engraved. Good thing. As you can see, because they are much more experienced now, they get this nice little engraving texture. Let's see one of them. The slick rack engraved on the wall is a exceptionally designed image of Sigun young tool, dwarf and dwarves by Moral Oslan Resort. Dwarves are refusing Sigun young tool. Sigun young tool is weeping. The artwork relates to the removal of the dwarf Sigun young tool from the position of military captain of the decisive mine in the late autumn of 127. Let's see another one. The Cloak of Raining. Engraved on the wall is a superiorly designed image of Tifilfringis, the Kobold, and Abalath Depth Dyke, the Dwarf by Moral Osland Resort. Tifilfringis is making a plaintive gesture. Abalath Depth Dyke is laughing. The artwork relates to the mortal wounding of the Kobold Tifilfringis by the Dwarf Abalath Depth Dyke with a copper short sword in Diketangles in the late winter of 126 during the second attempted theft at Diketangles. So Diketangles history. Sometimes also get some world history there, like great monsters eating people and stuff. Yep. Let's build some doors. We don't have any. Right. Never mind then. Yeah, a lot of idlers, as you can see. Well, at least we have a lot of haulers then as well. Need some plump helmets. Yeah, once we start making those gold crafts, it's definitely gonna raise the value of this place, of our trading. Let's assign this whole level to be engraved to keep our engravers busy and get their skills up. Yep. We need plump helmet spawns. I am aware. Now we should be able to construct the leatherworkers shop. Vapok Ershestun has grown to become a rooster. Alright. Congratulations. Another party. Rock salt table. in Sigun's Hall, aka Mud Tavern. So now we have the doors we need. And let's build the weapon racks and armor stands. Thinking we should do something like this. We don't need to, but I feel like we could do it beefing the place up a bit, at least. Like that. Buck rabbit. It's in fact assigned some of the stuff that needs to graze. If we have any, I think the rabbit needs to be in a pasture, but the rest are fine. The goddamn cat is holding something. Toad remains. I mean, I guess it's fine, it hunts vermin, but I really hate it when a cat explosion happens. And they also screw with cave spiders, which can be very useful when they make webs around the cavern floors. Because there are caverns down there somewhere. And since we're not digging for anything else, we should probably dig downwards again. We'll just check if there's any flux here, a flux stone. Just have to be careful we don't duck too deep and too greedily. Okay, so the overseer has mandated something to be constructed. Make spiked balls. Well, that's quite interesting. I guess it's fine. It's trap parts, but could definitely be doing something more useful with our. So let's make 3 of those, and we'll also clear some of this wooded area. Yeah, the barracks is now completely done, so we'll now assign it as a for the crystalline omens for training. That should do. And this should be for both of our Marks Dwarf squads. Now, as you can see, our soldiers come here to train instead of just idling. Now we'll just make a weapon stockpile here. And a ammo stockpile up here. That should do, and we don't want to have trap components in this. We do want to have armor, I think. Yep. That should be it. And that means we can disable that stuff from here. We can disable that with forbid. With D, like that. And we can also disable everything else but the... We'll still probably store trap components there. So that's that dealt with. Woodcutters are going crazy. Some dingoes. Luckily not giant dingoes. Those are really ferocious bastards. Worse than tigers by far. They come in packs and they pretty much tear your dwarves apart unless they're prepared. Let's construct some floors here. So beef this place up a bit with rock salt blocks. Like that. Make it prettier. See our excess weapons. Here's some crossbows, pikes. Cobalt-type mechanisms. Luckily, cobalt-type can't be used for anything in Dwarf Fortress. I believe it's quite useful in real life, though. Let's check the clock. Alright, so I think I'll soon call it there. Today we've got our barracks set up, along with a ammo and weapon stockpile, and also our leather industry is now fully inside. Also did some dwarfage, of course, and made the place look prettier in general. And now there's a ban on certain exports. Doesn't want those spike balls to get exported, that's fine. Although they do make pretty good trade goods early on, if you're really in need of something better to sell than some random crap you have. You can make wooden spiked balls and sell them with a pretty big profit. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a favorite, maybe even subscribe. Check out my other videos. I have Cortex Command, Project Zomboid, some KSP as well, and of course this series will go on for a pretty long time. After we lose this fortress, I may take a break, I may not. More likely I will play some adventure mode while waiting for the next version of DF to come out, which shouldn't be too long, you know, just relatively speaking. And yeah, just got the Elven traders there as well. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Bye.